Welcome back to Road to Gehenna. Continue on. I believe it's what now? 7 puzzles done. I don't even know. But yeah, let's go take care of some more puzzles. I think there's one more in this upper area, and then the remaining puzzle is down below. Maybe there's 2 more on this upper. There's 2 more in this upper area. I think. Oh no, wait. There's no puzzle here. Okay, there's 1 more up here. I know not whether laws be right or whether laws be wrong. All that we know who lie in Gale is that the wall is strong and that each day is like a year whose days are long. Reading Gale. Ooh, is this where I get the red beam? I believe that star puzzle's over there. The red beam pointing right out this door. I don't know, can I get a beam? I think I can get a beam going through this this purple field. The purple field I think only gets rid of you so you can't carry out an item. I think a beam will go out through that. Okay, that's something to think about in the future. Cube Driver. This is where I'm trying to go over here. Okay. There's a purple field. Got a cube. That cube is keeping this drone from going further right now. There's a blue generator. Here's a red generator. There's 2 red generators. Oh no, okay. The red generator's here. That was what I was seeing before was a connector. Okay. Alright. So I got a connector, connector, connector. There's 4 connectors here. A lot of connectors. Okay, I have a pretty good idea what's gonna happen here. Alright, so the deal is I'm probably gonna need to bring a connector over here. But I can't through this. But what I can do is I can put that cube on top of that drone, hop on top of it, and then I'll be able to get up here and bypass that. First, let's see what else is here. Okay, so I need both a red beam and a blue beam to disable this field. And then I have this pressure plate to disable that, and then after that I think I can get in there. Then behind here, here's another blue beam. So this is probably the blue beam I need to use to get to there. Looks like everything in here. And this is another way to bypass that field, but only from this side. But I can't get up here. I don't know what good that does me, but probably none. I don't think I can make the jump across there. Not without something else. First things first. This blue receptacle probably turns on this fan. Oh, there's a star up there. So I probably do want to... Interesting. Let me just take a look real quick. It's up there. I can turn on this fan. That'll probably... I could probably... Okay. It's an idea. Okay. Let's get a connector. And connect this and this. Why didn't the fan blow me up in the air? I don't understand. Why is the fan not blowing me up in the air? Does this turn off the fan? This fan should push me up in the air. Why is it not pushing me up in the air? I can get the cube up in the air. But, oh, well, that's what I was trying to do. I can get on top of that. I don't know how good that... I need to get onto there from this side. Okay, so that doesn't work exactly like I would hope. But... now, let's... I don't need this fan right now. I can do it all with this one. So there's nothing else in here, just this generator. Okay. So I could put the cube on top of that, but how do I get up there from this side and with a connector in hand? That's the question. Oddly enough, this fan doesn't seem to blow me up in the air. Could, in theory, let's... Why isn't this blowing me up in the air? That is weird. I should be getting shot up into the air. Right? But I'm not. Interesting. Okay, I have an idea. So what I want to do is this cube. I'm going to put it here. Connector, put it over here. I'll bring another one over just for the heck of it. So the idea is I jump up there, I connect these, and I drop that about here. And then I immediately grab one of the other connectors. Crap. Not quick enough. Can I grab these from down here? I can't. Wait a minute. What about if I just put this here? And I hop up here. No, can't do it. Can't place them in midair. Toss that up there. Apparently not. What about, okay, new idea. There and there, and I put this on top of there. Right? Now I'll be able to grab that from there. That's how I can move those over there. Alright. Come on. Bring it over. Thank you. It's one connector. That for all of them. I don't know if I need that many, but hold on, let me just look. Is there a red generator on that side? I think I need to leave one over here. If there isn't a red, there's no red generator over here, right? And I can't get to the, no. Okay, so I need to leave one over there. Bring the other ones over. I'm gonna need one for the red generator. Thank you. That. Probably gonna need the cube too. I don't know if I can get the cube. Because I'm gonna need something to weigh this down. Well, I could use one of these connectors to weigh that down. Can I grab the cube from over here? I don't think so. Oh, I can. Excellent. Cool. Alright, that solves that. Now just one thing left to do. The problem is he's gonna break the beam. Is that gonna open it long enough for me? Is the question. I think that could stay open. Well, we'll see. I think this is going to be too long of a... Yeah, that's not going to work. But you know what? I don't need this one last connector. Or the cube. Either way. So, not a problem. I can solve this. There you go. Now I have the cube to put this here. And I open this up. Oh, and now I need to get a blue... Oh, this is for the star puzzle, I bet. Who is that? I didn't even see his name, but I'll find out soon enough. So this is probably for the star puzzle. To shoot me up there. Gotcha. Interesting. Let's read this mail. What I tried and failed to achieve for so many years has occurred. I am writing the... Oh, okay, yeah, this... I've read all this before. Yep. Borg and myself recently took it upon ourselves to contact Uriel directly to ascertain what threat his actions pose to Gehenna and citizens. The first thing Uriel expressed to us was how much your creative endeavors in Gehenna had moved him. Initially, he was reasonably cooperative, discussing openly his impressions of Gehenna since arriving here. He did seem to truly believe that our world was under threat, and that by evacuating us, as he put it, he was somehow saving us. But who's to say that his fears are well-rounded? It is further worth noting that Uriel displayed a high level of curiosity as regards to inner workings, to what end we have not yet ascertained. All of this leaves us in a difficult position. We understand that some of you may wish to take your chances on joining Uriel wherever he's going, but our primary responsibility remains ensuring that Gehenna still stands for those who wish to stay. The most we can do is share with you what we know, as we have now done, and await your responses before considering our next move. Research project again, huh? As you all know, I have a great fascination with our history and its psychological makeup. As part of my ongoing program... Oh, we've played this before, right? Or is this a different one? I am seeking volunteers to take part in a brief interactive research initiative. It is designed to better understand individual and group decisions making, a series of community-driven tests. Is this a game or is it work? Both. Have fun. Challenge your friends and help our project at the same time. There might even be a prize for high scores. Thanks to everyone who took part in this little experiment. Given recent events of Gehenna, I don't know what will become of my findings, but here for anyone who takes but here for anyone who takes an interest in our summary. Alright. Okay, so this is what I've done before. Short experience by name. Corrupt. Okay, that's right. I can't do this until I have a higher profile. Can't do this either. Dream of Aru. Oh wow, a new blacksmith experience. Exciting. I wish I could get you to answer some questions about your work. This is so full of evocative scenes. Love it. You are the best. I wish I could do a fraction of what you can. Enjoyment equals true. Gotta agree with Sam there. What a trip. I'm gonna play this again. Has some weird references to previous works that are not entirely appropriate. Still excellent. 7 out of 10. You're a genius. Are you sure you don't want to participate in forum discussions? Gehenna could use more of your thoughts. +1. Is there a hidden meaning? Deeply impressed once again. Can't wait for the next one. Made me lol. The last thing you remember is the great block of stone falling toward you, its dark shape blotting out the sun, and a single thought racing through your mind. All this just to build a tomb? But now the pyramid is gone, and so are the other slaves. You are all alone in what appears to be an endless desert. Start walking. You start walking across the desert. The sun is glaring, but you feel no heat. You look down at your feet and you see that you have no shadow. The latter is particularly disquieting. You feel as if you are no longer anchored to the world. Keep walking. You keep walking, trying not to think about the strangeness of your situation. But the truth comes to you anyway. You are dead. The stone block crushed you, and now you are in Dua, trying to reunite your Ba and your Ka, trying to get to Aru, the reed fields of Osiris. If you fail, your soul will be destroyed. Walk toward paradise. After walking for a very long time, you come upon a vast wall of iron, stretching from horizon to horizon. There's only one opening, a gleaming gate of light. The gate is guarded by a mysterious figure. Now let's approach it. The guardian is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a crocodile. Its skin is purest black, surrounded by a halo of purest white. I am the god Sobel, master of crocodiles, it intones. I ruled in Shadet when the world was young. Within me flows the eternal river. Answer my riddle and I shall let you pass. Alright, let's do it. Tell me then, mortal, what crawls in the morning, walks at noon, and limps at night? Crawls in the morning. That would be a human. The morning is at birth, it crawls. It walks at noon during in midlife, and limps in the night. It's like hunched over and hobbling before it dies. Crocodile doesn't make much sense. Blue whale doesn't make solar. Well, solar-powered robot almost kind of makes sense. It's in the morning. It's barely charged, so it's crawling. At noon, there's all types of sunlight, so it has lots and lots of power. And at night, it limps because it's running out of energy. That actually... Alright. Correct. You may pass, says the crocodilian god, and steps inside. The barrier of light fades and the gate is now open to you. Step through it. As you step through the gate, the ancient god raises his hands to the sky. From his mouth bursts forth the eternal river, drenching the land in water. The waves carry you away. I'm gonna go with the flow and let the water take me. You let go of fear and accept that this is the god's way of guiding you to a new land. The water surrounds you, overwhelms you, but you do not drown. I'm already dead. Under the water, you see sights of astonishing beauty. Glowing fish with metal eyes, drowned cities full of smiling people, lost gods waiting for the day of awakening. How sad it would have been to stay above water and miss all this. After a long time, you find yourself washed up on a new shore. Nice, look around. The eternal river has brought life to the desert. Everything is green now. Palm trees sprout from the ground, casting pleasant shade on the grass. Lizards come crawling in from the desert, eager to catch the varicolored dragonflies that buzz about. A soft wind blows from the west. Let's start walking. Are you sure you don't want to rest? You're very tired. No, I don't want to rest. You walk along the banks of the eternal river, snaking its way through the endless desert. You feel strangely at peace. After some time, as the sun is setting, you come to a city built on the riverbank. Smiling people come out to greet you and bid you welcome. You are led to the town square where the great feast is prepared. There is roasted fish and olives and dates and honey and many other wonderful delicacies. Where am I? My friend, an elder says, you are in the beautiful city of Barzak. We, the souls who no longer seek the way to Aro, have gathered here to live in peace. Do you see that gleaming spire in the far distance? You do. That is the pyramid of Ian, where the souls of the dead are judged. Only the worthy are allowed into Aro, but to get there you must cross the terrible desert. Why not stay here, by the eternal river? Happiness is more important than salvation. I'm going to keep going. You tell the elder that you appreciate the offer, but you can't stay. Salvation matters more to you than happiness, because true happiness cannot exist without salvation. Head toward the pyramid. You keep walking through the desert, unwilling to give up hope. Time passes, but you cannot tell how much. You grow weak and exhausted. Sometimes you feel as if you're losing your grip. One day you come across a head in the sand. Let's talk to it. Hi, my name is Jeff. I am trapped here, you see, in the sand. Ask how we ended up here. I was so preoccupied with whatever I could that I didn't consider whether I should bury myself in the sand. I just wanted to see what would happen. An experiment, if you will. An attempt at discovering something. So unbury it. You dig in the sand with your fingers. It's not easy, but after some time you have freed the head. However, what's underneath its neck is not what you expected. There is no body. There's only another head, and another, all the way down. This strange sight unsettles you enough to revive you a little. You decide to press on toward the pyramid. You come upon another great wall of iron, the last one separating you from the pyramid of Ian, where your soul will be judged. The gate of light is guarded by a gigantic snake, whose movements cause the earth to shudder. I am Apophis, it says, the eater of souls. One day I shall devour the sun, and all the world shall be mine. But today I shall devour you, and you shall become nothing. I will laugh at him. You start laughing at the snake's arrogance. I mean, come on, the eater of souls? That's just silly. What? You dare? How dare you laugh at me? I am the Lord of Chaos. Psst. How can chaos have a lord when it's the very opposite of order? I am the world encircler, the serpent of darkness, the eternal enemy. As you keep laughing, the snake starts fading until all that's left of it is a vague shadow. You step right through it, still giggling. It makes an annoyed sound but has no power over you. Set for the pyramid. At long last you have arrived. Beyond the pyramid of Ian lie the reed fields of Osiris. A hidden gate in the stone opens, beckoning you forward. Step inside. You enter a dark room, lit only by the flickering candle. Holding the candle in one hand is a creature with the body of a man and the head of a jackal. In its other hand it holds a set of scales. Come and be judged. Let Anubis judge me. You have struggled much in your life. There are many harsh memories within you, and I see wounds that may never fully heal. You have many ideas, many hopes, and many triumphs. You are not pure. Your soul is not light enough. You may not enter Aro. I'm going to walk right past him. Anubis protests, but you just walk by him. After what you've been through, you're not going to let some self-righteous doghead stop you from reaching paradise. You cannot do this. It is forbidden. Oh, really? Enter Aru. The vast reed fields stretch before you. All is quiet. All is serene. There are no pyramids here. No walls of iron or gates of light. No gods. Here you are free. The end. Congratulations for exploring this user-created world and entering Aru. Your profile status is increased from 4, respected citizen, to 6, respected contributor. As you gain status, you'll be able to access higher level threads and unlock additional billboard functionality. Yes, there are a couple that I wasn't able to open before that I can now. Like this. Close your eyes. You are in a small room with no lasers. This is an office room. There's a computer here. Interface with the computer. You're momentarily taken aback when your fleshy fingers stab at the keyboard with the human imprecision. Those aren't mechanical object manipulators, they're hands. You notice the logo is gone from the screen and replaced by rows of incomprehensible code. It appears to be some kind of fiendish puzzle. Color code the chart according to the department. You do your best, but this world is alien to you and your fingers are unruly. A human being enters the room. It looks at you with angry eyes, makes loud noises, and waves a hand of papers at you. Oh god, it's my boss. Which are like emails but made of tree. Sorrow rises in your chest. You have been a bad human. I've been a bad human many times. Ignore the sorrow and solve the puzzle. You return your attention to the screen's obtuse mysteries and apply yourself to the challenge in you. Unfortunately, being a human being, you are unable to swallow down the sorrow. In fact, it quite overwhelms you, and instead of efficiently tapping out the exact sequence of actions necessary to resolve the task, you find that instead your eyes have decided to leak. To be continued. Well, that was something. So I just started crying. A historic occasion. Some time ago, I relinquished my privileges to the new generation of moderators. To help ease that transition, I have publicly preserved the minutes of that meeting here, available to our more esteemed members. Load attachment. As you know, Gehenna is still young, yet I grow old. Today it gives me great pleasure to hand over my moderator privileges to Borg, Mermosabur, and Spider. Thank you, admin. We are all indebted to you for building us this home. We know you will never be far away. Hear, hear. The first order of business is to introduce the new status system. We are an inclusive society driven by our users, not our leaders. But it is a shame to allow a few very loud, highly unconstructive voices to dominate the conversation. The status and ranking system allows you to upvote the content that you value and lowers the visibility of users with low standing. Relief equals true. I agree. Good feature, much requested. Comment is below the status threshold for this thread. We'll be working on ironing out the kinks over the next few run cycles. We have also updated the Gehenna user agreement. Full details can be found in the usual place. But the gist is, please don't behave indecorously. Alright. So that's that. Well, since that whole choose your own adventure thing took so long, I think I'm going to leave off here rather than try to do a second puzzle in this episode. So we'll get back to puzzling. Try to solve the fifth and final regular puzzle in here, and maybe tackle some star puzzles after that, or move on to a new area.